Good evening, my friends, and welcome. Blueprints, day 37. It's a hard loss last time. Hopefully, 39. Yeesh. Yeah, let's try our best. Always. We made some fantastic progress in the last couple of days, but I don't think it's as vital now that we have or get to the antechamber. We will probably want to go back there, and we probably always want to try, but the main thing is to get that wall and the power hammer, because that alone might make it much easier to add more draftable rooms with probably have very different mechanics. And if we only have 45 or 46 days, about 7 days now. Got my pumpkin spice latte, nice and strong. Protocol, always. Let's go see. Hopefully we can get the blessing. Nope. Yeah. As much as I want to get the... Yeah, I think this is better strategically. Very nice. One step closer to getting the electric glass. Alright. Yeah, getting that would be another good consolation. It's light torches and activate the extra fuse breaker. And I'll do another quick announcement for my donation links store page, eBay store for the secret arts. That's how I fund this channel. I do not accept sponsors, and I don't have monetized videos. I just play and promote my own content and trying to self-fund all of my projects as much as I can. Now, today, we're going to try something new. So I wonder if changing up your directions has a higher chance of any sort of different starting algorithm or whatever. And my cat is being extra frisky back there. Have an extra couch that I leave it specifically over there so the cats can claw on it. And I pretend to be upset. I pretend to be upset that they're clawing the good couch, so that they will keep doing it instead of this one, which is the nice couch. doesn't seem to make any huge difference. Let's try to keep doorways, pathways open better this time. Let's really use our early advantage. Just branch off as much as we can. Another early. Let's guarantee this corner piece. Would have been nice. Let's go ahead and once again. So we got 4 at least pathways. Okay. I'm gonna wait on this. Huh. Early dining room. Kind of a long hall back down here. Let's do this. Let's look at the puzzle. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the black box is true. So there can't be a false statement. The black box is not empty. A box with a false statement contains the gems. This is a true statement if the gems are in there. The statement on the black box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The black box is not empty. Now, if this is true, could these be lies? There can be 2 truths and 2 lies. But according to the logic of this box, we'll think about it. I only get 1 gem right now anyways. Not really worth risking it. Got another chance for a chest. We find a hammer, hopefully. We are on a mission for the hammer. Let's try to keep this door efficient. Got 1 gem. Okay. Commissary. Den. Two gems now. It's only basic level for gems. Let's try to get a closet and or a utility closet in one of these two. But let's go ahead and open this. Yep, that works. I'm gonna wait to go in there though. Yeah, we'll do these first. So we can spare a couple of closed off rooms down here if they're optimal. Commissary might be a great choice. So would this, but potential reusable resource for gems and other things. There's the hammer. That would be optimal. So we're going to save salt shaker also. Should get that before we pick up any more fruit. And this one doesn't really matter for practical movement. Anyways, extra key is probably smart. No coupon. Got our 1 gem, 1 key. It's an okay placement. It's kind of inconvenient, but it's good for doorways. It's a hard choice. We've got 2 more. Let's get the items. That'll make it easier. Make it easier to get the right rooms that we want to orient around the... Oh, damn. Yeah, we're not accumulating money enough. We can work on that. Gonna lose 1 or 2 going back through here, but we've made our choice, and it's not bad. Might still have some bonus. That's good. Makes up for a couple passes. Closed off kitchen, closed off gem, utility closet. All of these would be closed off no matter what. I got 1 reroll. But rerolling something kind of bad would be bad too. Kitchen, definite benefit. But it does waste a gem. Get an extra tithe. Probably should save, but we at least know we need the trophy room. We could go back and get the salt shaker right now. It's kind of a min-maxing tactic to make sure that we don't lose all of our gold. Just running back and forth. And we might lose 3 steps or more. But we can get extra movement from food. It's kind of a desperate strat, but I think it's smart for this particular series of events. I want that hammer, but we need to try to maximize everything. So it's going to waste some efficiency. We could get a lot of food items from the kitchen and fruits and stuff. Oh, whenever you draw it while drafting, not while placing it. I see. But it's not bad. Not great. But it can rotate, which is great. That is perfect. That's how that works. Not optimal without the gem, but this will work. Opens our options. Yes. Electric glass. We now have a very strong need for the workshop. That's one success that we can almost guarantee. Damn. At least it gives us an option and some gold. We need this gem. You can always go down, look around again, if nothing else pans out. Come now. Yep. That was almost bad. This will work. Or this. As long as there's no security door. Yep. Likewise. Let's do this. Relatively safe. No security door. It should at least be doable. I can get the hammer now, by the way. I just need to try to get some food first. for money. Hi, kitty. I guess we have to. You want back out already? Alright. Okay. Very nice. It is 13. 13. I thought this was 13. So we skipped 9 and 10. Or we got 9 and 10. And then alright. I'm gonna let my cat out. Let me think about this. We already got quite a bit of dead ends. So maybe they will be worth doing. Go. All right then. Let's get it out of the way. So I don't think we're gonna. We could draft the door first, I suppose. Make sure, see if we can get the lab. Definitely. Please. That's acceptable. One more chance. Let's see if we can get anything. We can spare the steps to check one more time and get the item. I am pretty confident in my math skills. I'm just really slow at the process, but I can do it. $17. Wow. 17 minus 15 is 2 times 10. $14 times 2. $28 minus 2. Divided by 8. 13. Yeah. Yeah, 17 by what was it? 20. So 14. Minus 2. 24 divided by 8. 3. Two times 20, or 2 times 10 times 2. Either way, it's 20. So I think it's 1. Okay. And I forgot already. Kitty. Yeah, I think it's 3. So 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 40 divided by 20 is 2. Okay. Eats cat. Excellent. Actually, I might need that right here. Kitty demands my pets. Must pet. Must pet. This means we're going to be sitting here for a minute, not playing the game. Full attention. Yep. Gray kitty Kitsy went outside, and this guy came in. Hurly whirly. He's having a good day. All right, kitty. I'm gonna try to move now. You try to relax. Perfect. That made me happy. We should have a bunch of fruit now on the way back. Okay. Hi, kitty. We love you too. We did good. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow. Owie. Pause. Gotta squeeze. I love you though. Go ahead. Squeeze. I'll try not to be upset about little pricks. I know you mean. You just mean that you really love me. You don't know that it hurts. It's not gonna cause any harm. Not really. Oh, come on. Don't cry to go for my jugular. Yeah, let's do this. Get these doors open. Kitty, you're gonna have to behave yourself. a little bit better. Don't grab at my neck. I know you're just trying to be nice. Kitty. Yeah, gem. Oh, oops. Started with a... Yeah. Kitty. I love you too. Yes, I do. Oh, kitty. Kitty, you need to stop. There's a lot of little mysteries about this garden still. You don't know for sure what the two sigils in there are for. We tried one time to get into the moon door in the antechamber, but that did not unlock it. We didn't have the moon pendant, and you might need both. I love you, kitty. Good old kitty. Really do. I appreciate you. Oh, oops. I'm not paying attention. Petting cat. Trying to be a little attentive. Belle, be careful. Now let's move back this other thing. It points to the north and south. So that's our clues. That might be the basement and the moon door. Makes sense on the logic of it, but I guess you probably want this one. Yeah, maybe we need the moon pendant and have this open. It's really hard to guess what the mysteries are. Let's do that. If we find the showroom, we can get the moon pendant and try to see if that helps with the door. Because the basement key might be the other piece you need for the other one. And either I put the moon pendant in here or something, or it goes on the door, or neither. Okay, give us a good closet. Yeah, it's only 2, but it's at least a good use of a patio, and we get 1 more gem with the water can. You should have at least 3. Dig spots, but no shovel. You should have another one in the... or a couple more. Should be another one in here somewhere now. This is pretty straightforward. We got more. Looks like it's just that one. That's okay. Okay, there's probably another gem down here, but I'll wait until we get a couple more red rooms before trying that. Let's try to get to the 8th floor. Veranda. Kind of expensive, but don't want to do this. Can't do that. There should be an extra gem. Oh, and shovel. Fantastic. I'm not gonna backtrack to all these just yet. Just gonna we can get, definitely can get the hammer. No battery yet. Let's keep going this way. Or should we try to get a gem before we try? We might need either a reroll. We got 28 steps. We need at least 2 more. We could get stuck here if we don't follow protocol. We don't have a ton of movement, but enough to do another run to here, get that one gem, do a couple more dig spots. But it would be smart to also save those. I think the workshop doesn't cost gems, but yeesh. We're out of alternate routes. Hey kitty. Let's go get the gem and hit the commissary and the kitchen. It might be more important to get the food right now instead of the hammer. But we will get at least a total of 2 gems. We could try the puzzle. I'm not super confident on that one. But alright, we are going to backtrack and try to maximize we could do the constellation just to get it out of the way, but it might guarantee more dead ends. We don't have any reroll dice. If it is the 13th, I don't know why it's... Let's see, wait. North Star. Yeah, it doesn't say what the 13th is. I don't remember getting this one. I remember getting this one. But I don't remember skipping one. So I don't know why I've got 13 and not 12. And we don't know what 13 does. It could be really good or really bad. Some people think of 13 as a bad thing. Let's do it. Let's find out what 13 does. Babus. Babus and... Oh, we get the extra effect. Really? Four doors, more common, and one key. Okay then. Well, now we're clear of the halls of the dead, or whatever it's called. I don't know why it skipped it. Draxus the dead. I don't think we did that, unless I did by accident or autopilot. I was trying to skip it though, and somehow we got an extra star, and I don't remember doing that. But next time, the 14th, we also don't know what that does. It's probably another combo day, I would assume. And then the day after that, everything is 50%. So it might give you the maximum of 20 stars. And that might be your actual game limit. So you want to try to not use those if you don't have to. At least the last one. Everything 50% off next in 2 days. And that you probably should not use the final constellation in case that's the end game trigger. But okay. I can go back to the kitchen, buy a couple food items. That'll give us comfortable movement. And you can go back to the spare room, do the parlor puzzle if we want to. It's not the best. But at least grab the gems that we can get. Yep. And the dig spots. We will get these ones. Oh, good. Turnips are good. Good results. Okay. You can always hit the basement if you want to. And yes. Salt shaker. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. 12. We're gonna lose 1. But that's okay. Any fruit? Did you get your fruit? I know it doesn't guarantee a drop in every room. But okay. Hey. Excellent. Tasty with salt. Salted banana. Now we could still get the hammer. We seem to be doing okay on the fruit collection. Need the trophy room. We can always get the eggs if we want to, but the hammer, if we don't get that, it might be a regret. And if we do get it, it might be a regret. We can get the banana and then still get the hammer. Yep. That'll time out just right. Use up maximum gold. So let's run to the commissary, get the hammer, and then go back through all these, get the fruit, and do the parlor. And if we screw up the parlor, we can still get the club sandwich. Could do that instead. Go this way. Make sure that we accumulate enough steps. We can buy the... I know we can't. Well, we have to get one more coin now to go back through here. So it's hammer first or hammer second. There might be also fruit in this loop. So overall it should be net positive. I'm not super confident about the puzzle. I will really strongly consider it. And okay, here's the fruit. Salt, apple. Still haven't quite hit it. We still haven't quite hit the net positive for steps by retrieving the salt. Like, should be pretty close to net positive and 2 or 3 more fruits. Let's get our gem and a fruit. Nice. Continue. Oh yes, forgot about this. Could still get the hammer first. We have to retread. Let's just do the key. All right, not bad. And the fruit. So now we should be at about neutral with the fruit salt shaker combo. Let's go to the parlor. Let's look at the puzzle again. It didn't seem like an easy one. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the black box is true. The black box is not empty. So if the gems are in here, all three would be true, which is not possible. Yeah, because this would be... Oh, wait. This would be the only... Wait. This could be true. This could be true. But they can't all be true. I think this one has the gems. We can't afford to lose the steps. And if we do, we'll try to get a coin and hit the kitchen or a couple bananas. It'll suck, but kind of out of options. It's only two. That's 2 or 3 more safe drafts. And you don't want to backtrack again. Is there fruit? You don't see any fruit. It'd be kind of a waste to go back this way anyways. Any fruit? No fruit. Any fruit? Can't tell. Probably is some. At least one of these. Yay. Oh yeah, we didn't get the gold either. Very cool. Glad I waited. Got the salt shaker. Now we can get the hammer. Compass too. That might be smarter. Game-wise. Sledgehammer might also be vitally important. This might save me from the doors. North, 2 norths are better than not north. Then we would have to have a... we require a left turn from one of those two. Or 2. We need 2 left turns in a row if we get the compass, and it gives us 2 guaranteed northern. So there's a benefit, but it could be also a negative. We do have enough gems for a couple of fancy rooms. good position. We're in a good spot. I'm gonna get the hammer. It's a hard choice, but I think it's worth. I think we have enough gems to make our rolls for the rooms. No fruit. Already checked. Lose our 1 gold. Any fruit? I'm not going to go in unless I see one. It could be, but I don't see one. Let's buy an extra banana. Just one though. Okay. Good position. Gonna lose our tithe. That's okay. And now we can go through. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's double check this. I think we already looked at this. But possible. We missed a detail. Yeah. We didn't have the magnifying glasses for this last time. Still redacted. You can kind of maybe guess some words. You could already kind of see them though. It does narrow down the possible words. I'll do a quick scan. You can kind of, if you really worked at it, you could tap these out. You kind of figure out the distribution of possible words in context. And the smudges could indicate word length. Not perfect, of course. Just a observational. I should read this though. The name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Ashura or Adjera, by the ascension of the first king, whose name Oriz or Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him an ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Ores had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Ores, and by the end of the 1st century, a new kingdom was born. Yeah, there's a lot of redactions that are almost certainly heavily... Oh man, yeah, we can glean a lot of information from them. By the end of the 1st century, the scene, or soon, MN, tricky. I'd have to sit down and look at some font, but I'm not a great wordsmith. I enjoy most word puzzles, but like anything, it usually takes me a while. Yeah. It was the 4th king, redacted, who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares, 3 realms for 3 children, his 3 children. To the eldest, he granted the fields and the mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. More redactions. More information could be pulled. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse at the time. Was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to the middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Iraja, land steeped in tradition. Third era. Third era. Come on, echoes. Third era. Come on. Soundboard. The hell? Soundboard. Why are you echoing? Darn thing. Okay. As the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands, and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite these differences, those differences, the siblings, the city, kitty, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives, and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the era was defined by redacted. Man, they're disguising the symbol for that middle kingdom. It's a little process of information. You could probably backwards engineer most of the context here. At least get the idea. Okay. Defined by redacted commerce between the three realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. Man, tons of stuff. Okay. As the kingdom entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Decilates, it could be Decile the Third, was a king who often was seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry, and the court, but masses as well. This is heavily manipulated story. As the king of no one on, I have to move this paper. There's the detective. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone with your social status. So it means all the more that you are not only tolerant but also willing to aid our effort in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source with a first edition, an uncensored copy of History of Orinda. There might be one in the bookstore, the bookshop. Could be found. It would be likely to be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say, well done, fair play. And perhaps on my next visit, we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Okay. Yeah, we can maybe get the actual one after this, then we'll finish reading it. This is heavily manipulated to make the One King look bad, and probably redacting the villain, if there is one. Okay, let's wait until we get the bookshop to get the rest. Okay, back on through, try our door, and work from there. You can always go back to the basement. I hope we get the workshop and the battery and the lever. Can at least get the electric glass for sure. All right, let us move on. Oh yeah, salty apple. I'm gonna look up here anyways. You never know. No fruit, huh? Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're definitely net positive on the salt now. At least replenishing previous inefficiencies. I believe we already got fruit from here. Or, yeah. Okay. Now we're back. 43 steps. Not bad. Got a key. Courtyard is good. Smart. Better be safe. Very good. Chest. I might save that after the doors. Very, very good. Back up to full plus. This would be nice. We can get guaranteed unlocked Grand Hall, maybe. That'd be awesome. Yep. You better not use the... Get an extra key here, but then we're out of gems. Get some extra gems, close it off. That's a risk. This is a risk too. Extra key though. That's the hard choice. It does stay open. It could be pushing it a little too much. Yes, this is nice. Now hopefully, yeah, we should be able to get guaranteed hallways this whole way. You don't have the hall pass, unfortunately. That'd be fun. We can use normal key for this one. Not ideal, but acceptable. Yeah, we got one additional route. Can't flip. Move in the dark? Probably not. This is probably safest. We'll wait. Two red rooms in a row would be acceptable, but they're more likely to close off. So I think using the key in here, the rainbow key, will be a good use. Coin or key? What is it? What? What? This is weird. Yeah, it's gotta be right here. But where? I'm not seeing any coins or keys. It's something out of the ordinary. It's not like a pendant. Man, I'm just not seeing. That is frustrating. Could be a glitch. It's more likely me just missing something. Check the ridges a little more carefully. It's definitely the highest ping right here. But I am not seeing. What the heck, man? Okay. Secret panel or something, perhaps. Crown. No buttons. What is it? Come on now. This is the most frustrating. I don't see anything. There's no prompt to open anything. Maybe it's elsewhere. A button. I only hope that there is a button or secret lever elsewhere. You are cross-eyed. And they're not making this one make sense. He wants more pets. Kitty needs pets. I need to check. Man, come on. I need some breaks now and then from all this. I just need some hints once in a while. If there's something like Kitty, I can't have you two right now. Please. Hey. Knock it off. God. Waste of fucking time. Kitty. Cat. Fuck off. Alright. Leave. Go on. Come on, game. I know they like to make super obtuse puzzles, but they don't give you any sort of standardized method for doing anything. Some way to investigate small things, or what the heck, man? Might be a lever, a secret lever. Just fuck off, man. Jesus fucking God, man. Motherfuckers. I'm sorry, guys. This is really super extra frustrating. I do not think it was that. I'm tempted to look it up, but I'm not going to yet. Damn. Come on. Of course you have to give me that. Here's the Great Hall. That'll be unlocked. That'll be exciting. That's a good result. That does the same door though. Already had that one. But this is the way most people would probably find the door. This door. Yeah, this is fun. See if we can find any gems before we make our final roll. Yeah, that might help a little bit. And a lever. I thought there would be 2 levers. There's only 1. Okay. Double extra. Let's go south first. Let's hold off on that. They will be locked or blind if I open them right now. These will be always unlocked at this point. Good placement for a breaker box, I guess. Not completely efficient, but safe. Now we can do this. Trigger. I'm back. Burn a few extra. And now go in. So we saved 1 net step. Kitty. You. Come on now. Always have to be on me. Okay. That helps. Until I find... Come on. Excellent. We could make the electric glass. I think that's what trips this. Whatever that is. Hi, kitty. You're back. I love you. I'm sorry if I got frustrated at the... I still don't know what's in that. Great Hall. Or no, the foyer. Something was tipping the metal detector, but it was not visible. It could be, and likely is, a secret. If it's not a glitch. Low on gems, making it a little bit risky to go north. Could use another gem or 2. make sure it's a red room. Might not be better, but I'll do it. Yeah. It's hard to tell. No, I don't know if it's worth it. But I do need something to give me more gems. So this is a chance. It's better. At least one more chance at something. Got enough coins for another meal. Let's do this. Good. There's something in there too. Probably just gold. This is helpful. That will help. I'm happy I got this room upgraded. You know, I've not been getting the most optimal effect. Just having the two. Extra chances to roll. Oh, yes. And a gem. Don't know how I missed that. But now we have... yeah. That was worth it. Back up to the same number of gems. And a chance for the workshop. Just the workshop alone would be a great success. We got one more door through the gymnasium, which is now powered down. Let's do this first. Yeah, let's do the walk-in closet. Hopefully get more gems. Sleeping mask. Kinda not needed. One gem. So same. And this is nice too. Okay. Let's try our best to not close this off. This one is the most important door. So we should try to use the... Hopefully it is locked. So we can make sure we use the rainbow key. That would be the best option. But we know this one is unlocked because it has to be. Oh well. Weight room. Yeesh. That's heavy. We should go back to the kitchen then. We'll redraw. It's a really good distribution of rooms. I could make it back to the kitchen and replenish 17 plus 8. It's not really, or 17 plus 15 minus the walk. Yeah, it's not really that. Let's re-roll. Oh, this. One door for each utility room. We got one. Just one. That's scary. Yeah, we only got one of those, unfortunately. I would love to do that. I think it's safest to re-roll. Really hard choice here. One door for each utility room. And I don't know if it counts itself. I think it might. We can find out. At least we did get a good room. Oh. Yeah, we almost... Yeah, it only counts one room. Unless it counts yours. I guess this would be two if it counts the door you come in. So it does count itself. Very good. This should do it. Lab, huh? Kind of a janky solution, but let's see what we can do. Yeah, we didn't get any pump rooms and stuff. I think we made them a little too common. Immediately one key for every 2 hallways. It's kind of late in the game for that, and I don't think we can draft much more. Just like 1 or 2 more doors past the antechamber. Let's get the keys. It's still not gonna help much, but neither will any of these. Next 3 times, open a trunk. Apples already eaten, so immediately dirt on driveway. This is basically the same thing as getting keys and stuff from digging. Success. Got another pip. Can't do much else. And once again, we don't have the power on. And that's super frustrating. We found out last time that the power direction from the boiler room is random. So it doesn't tell you what direction which utility room is powered on, which is frustrating. But eventually, if we have enough time, we will be able to experiment more. Yeah. Still get the basement key for something. Don't have the pendant. Might be able to get a chance or two here. And also the gymnasium. 3 days after. Let's do it. See what the big package is. Next time. 3 times. If we have enough days. But okay. I love you, kitty. Hope you're feeling okay. I'm sorry, buddy. I love you. Mm-hmm. Good old kitty. Mm-hmm. Take a quick look around for any other obscurely hidden items. No metal detector, but could still have a gem or two. We'll find out what's in the big box. Hope it's worth losing extra room. We got 30 steps. Let's head back to the gym, open the last door, enjoy whatever we get, and we'll not use the rainbow key. Okay, kitty. Ouch. I love you too. Okay, being extra squeezy. Ouch, 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 ouch. Kitty. Sorry, buddy. I know you're just trying to be nice. Mm-hmm. Needle points. Mm-hmm. If I had to guess, it has something to do with the statue. It's definitely the fastest. It still doesn't seem like it's completely centered on it. Right, I'll work on it a little more mentally. Alright, kitty. You have 2 more key cards, I think. These 2 are, was that not here? Maybe that wasn't this game. Thought there was we do get the meal for sure, but we never got the trophy room. So hopefully that's what we get here. I don't know what color the trophy room is. workshop would also be exciting. And there is no other doorways. Okay. Accepted. Alright, I better go back first. We'll get the meal. Ah, crap. Inefficiency. Penalty. Take a look. Key. Oh, is that what it was? I'll bet that's what it was. The foyer. Bunk room. Let's try for the next one. What will it be? Okay. I accept. Should have plenty of steps. Good to go. Let's count our steps then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Meal. And 9, 10, 11, 12, an extra meal if I want it. No coat check, so I can't do that. Even if I do get the hammer. Yep, that's sad. Missed that opportunity. Just want one more door. So sad. But we can still check in the basement and look at the walkway. Maybe get into the vault entrance. But yeah. A successful run. Still. We'll see if there's any benefit to having another basement key. There might still be a reason to have it. Alright, let's go get our dinner. Archives for your courtyard. And whatever direction. Pretty optimal for movement. Did pretty good. No trophy room. But still plenty. Whatever bonuses we want. Let's try to make a little more. Unlock a few more mysteries. Let's go to the commissary first, for the kitchen. Grab an extra meal, or two. Just one, actually. We'll lose the 1 gold. It's still worth it. Probably don't need this many meals, but it's a reward for the character. And the club sandwich would sound awesome right now. Let's fill up. Just for role-playing purposes. There's no way we need that many. We should try to go in from the fountain again to the basement. Let's make sure we got the doorways oriented properly, and the minecart and other things. We might have to come in from this way for some reason. Yeah, got so close. So close. Got the moon door open now. It still keeps this open. Interesting. I thought the moon door, or the basement door, or the basement symbol in the secret garden, I thought that might have been what opened this door, and it still might have been. It didn't close after, so right now the moon door is activated. This is still closed, and we can move this. I don't know if we want to or not. I'll check real quick. Just remember to put it back. Not sure which one we want. This will keep it open, maybe. Double check for items and upgrade discs. But yes, we can get to the vault, I think. I'm gonna check for items a little more carefully. There might be unique items that I'm not used to looking for. Alright. I think there might be a gap still. It's hard to tell. But if so, we might have to do a different configuration. Let's see what we can do. Alright. Made it. What does this do now? Oh yeah, it's just this. We've seen this. But remember, you already know that there's a secret wall in the basement. So we can't get the hammer now unless this goes into the house again, which I don't think it will. I think this is just the extra entrance. But I should look around, double check, not to miss any small things. Levers, buttons. Okay. So maybe this is what... Oh my god. Oh my god. We can do it, my friends. 46. Fantastic. Fake door. Fake door. Beautiful. And we have enough steps. Good thing we stocked up. I think we've won the main game. There's still some mysteries, of course. I think this is a win condition. We don't have the garage, which might make the complete good ending. But maybe we get something special. Yeah, the secret garden might have unlocked this door. It's hard to know without having come down here before. That would make sense. Let's go back to the moon room. Oh yeah. Almost done. I think it's the first win. I don't know if I want to move this or not. I'm a bit nervous. I can always move it from the one direction. Like if I'm back here, I can always push it forward, but not the other way. Extra double. Check. Order. Upgrade disc. Okay. Onwards and upward. I think there might be still some secrets in here that you might be able to get to if you bring the water level down a little bit more. There's at least two more possible secrets. Maybe 3. In the basement. The secret room behind the wall. Possibly another ramp. Another area to access with the wind-up bridge. And the reservoir. Okay. Let's head back. I'm gonna walk. Didn't get any more gold. We got plenty. All right now. There's not a optimal win. Hey. Okay, I already got this. Somehow we got the extra benefit. Anyways. I think before we even had the weird. Not sure how that happened. Somehow we got extra. Okay, this does it. Every time. I thought so. Okay. Let's move. Take a stroll. Yep. No secret here. Just my metal detector. That was a big risk. Placing this room here. I'm glad I did it. The mechanarium. Still have this mystery and a few others in the mansion itself to still uncover. Now, do we have the key? I think we probably still need that. Or no. Oh boy.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Your new home. Beautiful. Not a perfect one, but the first one. Genuine. And this time, actually, I didn't use any of the combination locks, safes. So I feel a little better not using those, since I didn't figure those out on my own. But I would never have. But I should, like, I'm glad I won this one without using any safes. The only one I did use, I did learn on my own. That was the Bourgeois. But we will try to win more, because there is still a few mysteries that I want to learn. It might make us start from the beginning again, but we will if we have to. And this time, the second time through this game, I will be using my journal to log the story and the progress in a more permanent and organized. To end this episode here, of course, the first win. Hard won. Lost a few opportunities to get to the basement earlier, but took us 39 days. It looks like it lets us continue and try more. So we can continue and try to solve more mysteries in the next one.